We are here at our most recent flip here in the city of Richmond, California. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, being completely remodeled. As you can see, we have siding going in, not the complete siding, but at least some of the pieces. We actually had what is it called? Asbestos siding on top of it. We removed it beginning of this week. This is Saturday, and we found that it has some completely amazing wood siding all throughout. So we're saving this. We'll probably sand it down and paint it up. But now we have windows going on, trims going on as well as insulation on some parts. Let me show you a quick tour of the inside though. It's a complete masterpiece inside. So it is a complete, like I said, masterpiece mess, you could say. We have a lot of stuff going on. This week, today's Saturday. Like I said, we started officially on Monday on the outside, and now going inside, a lot of stuff went on. So we had a complete demo of the entire kitchen. This is the kitchen before, so tight, so divided off. We actually had a water heater here, which is not safe if it's in the kitchen. So completely gutted the entire kitchen. We have this fireplace here that I was originally thinking about, taking out. And after rethinking it, it would be a lot more time and cost to have it removed. But now what I'm thinking, we can still have a nice open concept flow between the kitchen and the dining room and still make this thing a masterpiece. I'll probably throw up some renderings that we've kind of created on the back end for the design of this kitchen. But for now, this is the stage that we're at. Also installed this week was a new central heating system, completely with ductwork and everything to all the vents, every single room of the house, which is freaking awesome. So now we have central heating. It originally had a gas, wall heater here to power up the house, only for one wall heater for the entire house, which is not the best. So now we have a brand new central heating system. We have windows going on, like I said, today, all brand new windows, freaking awesome. And then we'll have a nice sliding door going out to the back door patio. As you can probably see, we have a bunch of garbage, trash from all the demo work from this week. We'll probably be hauling this out most likely today. This will get hauled out, all taken out, but we've been piling it up the last couple of days. Once again, it's all been done in 1 week. 1 week, a lot of progress has been made. There was a wall, this section over here, so we had to take down that wall. Walls there. These are really short coming down here. So we opened up, maximizing the space, the use of the open concept kind of vibe going on here. This is what makes a home in today's world, right? Open concept living. People want to move around freely instead of having division, walls all throughout the house. I think that was the vibe back in the day. People wanted, the dining room separate from the kitchen by a wall, the living room, another wall, and you only had like a walkway into that. But now it's like, how do we take down all the walls and just make one giant room with different sections, like the kitchen, the dining room, and the living room? What else we have? We're about 50%, maybe 80% there of the demo into the bathroom, which we also completely gutted. We're going to gut. We still have this shower left to go. We're gonna be reconfiguring the entire bathroom actually. The shower will now, instead of this way, will be against this wall. We'll cut short this window, make it a little bit smaller. And then a vanity on this side, and a toilet right in the middle between the vanity and the shower. So completely redesigning this entire space. Once again, we upped the door trims higher. They were really short. They were about like 6-7 feet maybe. I'm only about 5'10" on a good day. So we got those higher. We reframed the closets for each bedroom. In this bedroom, and there's a bedroom behind us. So this one was a little bit shorter originally, but we noticed that there were, one behind the other. So we pushed them back, and now they're both evenly spaced out, the same amount of space for each bedroom. Once again, it's only a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. house, so not the biggest, but we're maximizing the space, making use of every single inch of this house. One cool thing that I do want to show you, coming real quick. This house is ancient. And if you know anything about electrical, I mean, I don't know too much about it, but I can tell you this is extremely old, outdated electrical. I believe it's a sub panel to the main panel, but even the main panel is outdated, so we're changing that out, which is actually the next stage of the process. After we get all the exterior stuff done, like the windows, the wood trim outside of the windows, some of the siding, and then completing all the demo work, like the bathroom, and finish up whatever's left. After that is all our MEPs, which we already actually completed the mechanical side of it, which is the central heating, but we have plumbing and electrical, all new plumbing and electrical throughout the entire house to make this absolutely an amazing home for the new owner. So that's what we have right now going on. Windows going on. It's a beautiful Saturday. ¡Échale, gordo!
Pero díganle, aquí está un chingón.
Aquí tenemos al medio chingón. El gordo ese sí no anda con juegos, el gordo.
El gordo porno.
So that's what we got. This thing is going to be an absolutely incredible project. I'm estimating about another 4 weeks, maybe 5. We'll see. We'll see. We're 1 week into this project. 1 week. All of this has been done. I'm excited for it. I'm really excited. Let's see what we got onto the next project. We are on our way to the next property. So we're heading from Richmond property now to the Pinole project. This one we just got the work done, or we started the work. Next up, we are on our way to the Pinole project. We just wrapped up with the Richmond project. At least we got the guys working. Now we're on our way to this project, which we actually just started as of this morning. Complete demo work, gutting down one bathroom entirely, another bathroom halfway, and the entire kitchen is going to get replaced. Not only replaced, but repositioned to another location of the space of the house, like, you know, a couple feet over. So ripping that out, gutting basically down to the studs, and that's going to be an incredible project. So stay tuned. We are on our way right now, 5 minutes away, and let's see how the guys are doing on day 1, demo day. Just made it to our second location, Pinole property. This project, I freaking fell in love with this property just because, look at this. We have nothing but views, 360 views. No neighbors over here, nothing at all. And we have essentially all hillside views from the main house right here. And then, as you can see, we have a balcony up there. Peace and quiet. It's a closed off street. Nobody lives further down that way other than these houses right here. So this property we actually just closed as of yesterday. Like, so we got the keys, and then we have the guys. We don't waste time. The second we got the keys, we got our guys ready to go. We were actually here last night, getting our scope of work done, crossing out any walls that are going to be taken out. So let's see what the progress is like. It is currently almost 1 p.m. on a Saturday, beautiful hot Saturday, and they started early in the morning. So let's see what we got as far as progress. But here, this project is going to be an absolute incredible transformation. I'll tell you a bit the story of how I got this property in the contract, and I, at the end of the day, bought it from a very sweet lady that I was not swimming with, but rather I was trained for an Ironman last year, as you might remember. And every morning at 5 a.m., she was there as well. You know, not trained, but she was an elderly lady that was just there, you know, swimming, going about her day. And that's how I got in contact with her, and we ended up making a deal happen on this property that she had rented out. And they just completely destroyed the place. So I presented myself, and here we are. Now it's officially ours. Let's see what we got.
Hello.
¿Se puede? ¿Cómo anda? No pasa nada, no pasa nada. ¿Qué ole? ¿Cómo está? Roberto, mucho gusto. ¿Te trajo temprano?
Sí,
Ok.
como las 9, entonces.
Órale,
de una vez
está
vamos
bien,
a-
aprovechando.
Sí, vamos a
Ok,
echarle.
muy bien. Vamos a ver. Está caliente por acá, ¿da?
¿Mande?
Está caliente por acá.
Oh, sí.
Ok. Oh, chulada.
Sí, es lo más, cortamos el agua, así
Sí.
que...
Oh, está bien, está bien.
de este-
¿Cómo está la humedad?
Ya está desconectado.
¿Estaba liqueando ya el agua?
Ah, no sé.
Creo que sí.
Ya se cerró toda la...
¿Queda cerrado? Ah, ok, está bien. No, pues es de buen tamaño. So the goal here is to, well, the kitchen was originally here. It was the kitchen island and then an L-shaped kitchen. But now we're gonna rip out the entire kitchen here. Try to rip out this thing. There might be a beam running down, but we'll get away with that. And these, well, I was thinking about them and I actually just decided with my girl here that we're just gonna take them out. That way it's all smooth, one level. And the idea is that we're gonna have the kitchen L-shaped and then a nice central kitchen island in the middle. No sink or stove, but rather just pendant lights. That way it's like a nice clear view when you're standing this way out to the backyard, this way. It's gonna have some nice natural lighting coming from all sides. From this side, obviously it seems bright right now, but we're gonna have from this side and this side. Está bien. A lot of action happening. We have action happening. That's what I love to see. So this is day one, demo day. Getting cleared out the bathrooms, the kitchen. That wall right there is gonna get knocked down. Anywhere you see an X, it looks like a murder house in here, but all those X's mean canceled. We're taking them out. Up in here in this, it's like a split tri-level, but we'll be getting rid of all the carpet, of course. Brand new flooring throughout. Walls being knocked out. We're definitely keeping all the beams on the house because that gives it a nice characteristic of the home. We're gonna modernize it while still keeping the central characteristics of the original structure of the house. I love those wooden beams. Bathrooms are good on this side, and then we have one more downstairs. There's a total of 4 bedroom, 2 bath in this house, and I cannot wait to transform this house. An absolutely incredible project. Once again, this is one that we really needed under our belt, and we're finally making it happen. So stay tuned to see the project or the progress in future videos. Definitely subscribe if you want to see more of this. In the meantime, let me give you a quick tour of what we have going on. That way in future videos, you know exactly what we're talking about. So here in the bottom level, we have a total of 3 bedrooms. 1, 2, and then kind of a bigger room here. And as well as the last bathroom here. They're all on the smaller side. And this is one of the things that we were here last night trying to figure out as far as either keeping this tile, removing it, but if we're trying to maximize the potential of this property and really get the most value, then we're definitely gonna have to replace this to replace a nice modern tile. We'll probably keep the same tub because it's still in pretty good condition. Just change out all these fixtures, shower fixtures, and then reconfiguring. That was the original plan actually. Changing the layout of this side, putting the vanity on this side, toilet on this side, but as you can see, we drew it out last night and just the flow of it just didn't flow. There was not enough gap in between to allow somebody to come through. It was gonna be very squished. So we decided to keep it the same as far as layout, but of course we're gonna change out the vanities, brand new vanities. This will be a nice walkway into the bathroom, and then the toilet, you can't see, but it's right behind us on this side. This is what it takes as far as flipping a house. You have to make decisions efficiently, but quickly. Some of these things, like we wanted to save on this, but are we really saving? Or can we get a lot more return on our investment by replacing it, modernize it, and then get all the value in return? This is things that we have to think about. One of the really cool things about buying this property and knowing the owner, they actually did plenty of upgrades on this home. So they spent about $8,000 in just, no, I'm sorry, $15,000 in replacing all the windows, all the sliding doors. There's 2 sliding doors worth close to $15,000 that we're saving on as a cost. That's a lot of money. I mean, I wouldn't probably spend that much on windows and doors, but they did, and that's, you know, an added benefit to us when it comes to sell it. Now, the other thing too is that in the front, which I'll probably show you in a bit, they also replaced the entire driveway. I'm sorry, not the driveway, but the side driveway and into the back, all new pavers. I believe this was as of 2 days ago. He told me that they spent close to, if not over, $30,000 in new pavers. That is a lot of money. Now, we can't really see the backyard yet. I'll show you that in another video, but because it's blocked off right now. It is a massive backyard. We're replacing a lot of it, if anything, the whole thing. It's a old, deteriorated deck that it has right now. We're ripping that out, a lot of damaged wood. We're replacing it with a slightly smaller deck, but with a better design. And it's gonna create a lot more open space out there with just some nice features. You know, being able to enjoy, sorry for the noise, it's a part of the game. Being able to go out there and enjoy a nice evening setting with the views, both front yard and backyard, or from the balcony of that upstairs bedroom. So plenty of work being done. This is pretty fascinating stuff. After this, we'll probably head over to Fairfield, our next stop, which is checking out all the cabinetry for the kitchen and bathrooms, vanities, stuff like that. Seeing if we can maybe get one of the sets ordered for the first project, which is the Richmond one. That one's closer to getting installation ready for all the cabinetry. And on this one will probably be another week out before they finish all the demolition. And after that, we'll probably have to head back and also order the next set of cabinets. So a lot of money being spent, but a lot of progress being made. So on this one, we're estimating to be finished and completed within a month and a half to 2 months max, which would put us right around the end of summer. Right now, it's pretty much the end of May. It's May 31st. Tomorrow's 1st of June. So by end of summer, meaning maybe end of July, hopefully before then, but ideally end of summer, that we can get on the market as quick as possible, sell this property. If we can get $1 million for it, that would be freaking amazing. The one right next door to us sold 3 weeks ago, I believe, for like $975. So if we can get close to that, it's a very similar comparable comp. That would be freaking awesome, or $950, and then shoot for about a 6-figure profit spread on this one, about 100, 110. That's what we're aiming for. It's not on the low end, more like $90,000. Let's head over to our next stop in Fairfield. We made it to our final and last stop of the day, Granite Expo, to pick out and design our kitchens for right now for the first one, which is going to be Richmond project. And then afterwards, we can kind of see if we can start planning, designing the other kitchen, which is going to be the Pinot project. But in the meantime, we want to get a sense of the visuals, the designs, what we're playing with. We have a couple of designs that she created on the back end, and let's see what we got. Warm. I really like the warm beige cream looking tones, like very on the light side. The dark ones, the grays, I think grays are out of style and they look like rats, I'll be honest. I'm not a big fan of the grays. I'm a big fan of the cream tones, which I'll show you in a bit. But the darker tones, I stay away from just because it darkens the place. Like this one's too red, this one's too brown, too dark. But like the lighter ones, something like this, I would definitely go with. This is really nice. It's clean, it's simple, it's neutral. As far as warm cream tones. But like things like this, too dark, too white. Like, doesn't this give you like a vibe of a rat, like a gray rat? So like this is something I stay away from. It basically makes the place look dead. We're trying to make the place look alive. Too dark and too red. All the grays, once again, no. Look at this. It's insane how many types of wood there are. Look how many color variations there are of this. It's absolutely insane. I mean, at this point, you just pick one of those and you call it a day. Like, I'm a big fan of this section right here. This section is what I stick around with. All of these, you cannot go wrong with. Pick one, you'll be fine. Now, what I will notice though, these are more on the high end. Almost $7 a foot or square foot. While these are, $3 a square foot, 2, 3, 3. The Richmond project, we have about 950 square feet of what is actually going to be using flooring. The rest is tiling in the bathroom. The bigger one is going to be the Pinot one. That's about 1,900 square feet and some change there. So that's going to be a lot more flooring there. We'll probably spend about 4, 5, 6 grand on there on just flooring itself. Not including baseboard. That's going to be another cost right there, trim. So we're really looking at this right now. Looks really nice. It has some nice features. Not really much about the feature stuff, but rather the color tones. Oh, and it has this, Ooh, like that. And then we're trying to see if we can maybe potentially match different tones, or do a combination of like white cabinets on top and keep this the same. Oh, this is interesting. Ernesto? Look at this. Bronze with the purple. Super weird. Oh, so here we go. Make sure you're using ChatGPT because this is the picture over there. And if you go right here, look at that. ChatGPT coming in clutch. If you're not leveraging it, you're missing out big time. This is what I normally put on all my other flips. Just basic white countertops and white cabinets. But I'm trying to step out a little bit out of my comfort zone this time because she's making me, but I'm actually glad. Because now we can play a little bit more with colors. Both the cabinets, maybe the countertops also stick with white. And maybe some nice veins. That always looks really nice and clean. But as far as actual cabinetry, maybe going with a little bit of color, like the warm tones. It's also something that's coming in style right now, as far as the tones and textures. So not so much the smoothness of it, but rather the texture of a wooden texture, which is really nice. What are you doing? Let's go.
I put this one here, then you can see. So it's too much.
Whichever side of the sink
Got
works
it.
better.
Because I only have 9 inches left.
Perfect. Spicer como para poner spices.
So dishwasher.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, this is for you.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Thank you. So that is it for this video. Not sure we'll have a proper outro, but we're pretty much done for the rest of the day. It's about almost 5 p.m. right now. They're closing here. We at least, let me see the paperwork. We at least got the kitchen designed for the Richmond project, which is pretty cool. The designs are absolutely magnificent. So if you want to see those projects come to life, the transformation behind those projects, Richmond, Pinot, as well as one more that I did not get to show you today. It's a different location. Then definitely stay tuned. Subscribe if you want to see more of these projects. They're absolutely amazing transformations. Stay tuned and I'll catch you in the next one. Until next time, peace.